Rightio. All right. I'm sure the attire is looking a little bit different than normal. I am on my way to a Christmas party today. So I think we're going paintballing, which I am very, very excited about going to because I haven't done paintball since I was a kid. There's going to be absolutely no training today, and I'm more than okay with that. And the reason I've actually decided to do a video today, even though I'm not training today, is that this is part of any real long-term journey, is that you're going to have some days that are quote unquote, off the bandwagon, or you're not sort of following the path that you normally would. But something that I truly believe in is being healthier and becoming fitter and doing all these things that we're trying to do here, if you're following on, is more about what you do on a regular basis than what you do, on any one day here and there. Okay, so a day like today where it's a Christmas party, gonna have a couple of beers. I can still control the type of food that I eat, so that's a very easy solution to that. But yeah, I'm gonna put my hair down and have a couple of beers and relax and enjoy the moment, because I have had more good days than I have had, say, bad days, right? And I think a lot of people get a bit sort of tight and restricted around these sorts of time frames. Christmas is coming now, all the Christmas parties, and we're getting all these different family gatherings and things. And if you're in diet protocol and you're trying to, follow some very rigid path, that's really good. Good on you for doing that. And obviously means that you have goals, and obviously means that you're trying to work towards something. So I'm not sitting here saying you shouldn't be working towards that. I think that's a really awesome thing that you are. But don't forget that these days are the minority. These days are the random thing. If you've actually spent a decent amount of time having more good days than not, well, then having a day like today where you're letting your hair down and relaxing, it shouldn't really matter too much. It only really matters to those people that are dieting and trying to lose weight if you haven't really had, more good days than bad days. If you haven't seen any success, if you haven't seen yourself move forward over the last couple of months, well then yeah, like having a day off is probably not going to be an ideal scenario, or you won't typically allow yourself to do it. This is where self-sabotage kicks in. This is where binges start to happen. So am I going to relax today? Yes. I think people seem to think that like I'm on route towards, a healthier living and all that sort of stuff 24/7. But just in general, I would say it's 26, not 24/7, right? Like 20 hours of the day I'm trying to move forward. There's a little piece of my days, or there's a little piece throughout the year where we do let our hair down and relax a little bit, and that should be okay. That's what I think anyway. So as you come into this season, and as we come into the holiday season, you want to be able to prepare yourself for it. And in essence, you should do the work prior to getting there. Kind of way that I see it is like a holiday, right? You don't just out of the blue go on a holiday. Well, we don't. Maybe some people do, but we don't just go on a holiday and then blow all this money and then come back from that holiday and go, well, shit, we better save some money now because we've blown all this money, right? Typically, if you're going to go on a holiday, well, this is the way that we go about it, and I think, what most people probably would, is that you will save for that holiday. You will prepare yourself for that holiday. You're going to take time off. There's all these different steps that you've got to take in order to then take that holiday, to be able to relax, to put your emails on, out of office, to do all those sorts of things. There is a certain amount of preparation that is required, so therefore you can go and enjoy that holiday. And I think Christmas time, and I think dieting and losing weight is really almost just like that, is that you should have done and you should be doing the work on the other days, the days before. right, leading up into the holiday. So as you have some Christmas parties or some gatherings and things come up, I reckon, don't stress so much about those days. Where we should be focused on is the day after. What are the choices that you make immediately the day after? What do you do the next day? That's the ticket. Do you get yourself back onto the bandwagon? Do you get yourself back onto that track, where you're moving forward? Well, then really one day means fucking nothing. It means absolutely nothing. But I have so many phone calls with clients that stress over this time. That's probably a big reason as to why I'm doing this video. We have so many clients that stress over this season, because they don't want to ruin their results, and I get that. That's a very natural thing to be going through. But you shouldn't have to stress so much about one day if all the other days are really good. Not even really good. They don't even have to be that good. They don't have to be perfect, right? No one's perfect. You just got to have more good days than not. So today, I'm gonna relax. Tomorrow, I'm back to training. Tomorrow, we're back onto, if I do end up choosing to, or eating something that I either shouldn't be, or, just doesn't really align with my goals, I'm not going to stress so much about it. But then tomorrow, I'm going to wake up with the intent to get myself back to where it is that I was going to. So not only can I enjoy myself with the time that I'm going to have today, but it also means that I know that what I need to do the next day, which is, say, it's Friday today, right? Saturday, there is obviously going to be things that I need to do to get myself back on that same track, and I can't presume I'm going to go super crazy today. I'm just don't live that life. I'm just not that keen on it. I'm drinking too much, but I enjoy having a drink. I enjoy relaxing and putting my hair down and chilling out a little bit. Makes all the times where you're not doing that even better. So maybe there's food for thought if you're following on for yourself, is that, worry about the days leading up into it. So if you've got these gatherings coming up, you've got Christmas coming up, do the work before you get there. So that means you need to kick up the butt now before Christmas. Well, then give yourself that kick up the butt. November the 17th today. You've still got a month. Between now and Christmas, there can still be a lot of work done towards your goals. So I would say work on them and push towards it. And then when these little days like this happen, relax, let your hair down. Anyway, training tomorrow. I'm going to get the drone back out. I'm hoping if it's not raining, and we'll go for a run together. All right, guys? Okay, bye-bye.